morning, YouTubers. Morning. Julie and Tom here. We're at the Big Pine Creek trailhead in the beautiful Eastern Sierra of California. Today we're going to head up towards the Pine Lakes. So there are several lakes up here. They're popular for camping and day hiking. And I think the whole loop, if you do the whole thing, it's about 14 miles with around 4,000 feet of elevation gain. We won't be doing the whole loop today as a day hike. But we'll see what we find up here. It should be interesting. So let's go hiking. Well, the trail is pretty scenic so far. Here's a view up the canyon with some mountains behind it. Yeah, we started around just under 8,000 feet of elevation. And it climbs steadily, but not steeply yet. There's another nice view looking up the canyon. Fall colors are present. There are a couple named glaciers up here. I don't know what they are right this second. And Mount Robinson and Temple Crag are up here somewhere too, so we'll see if we can find those later. So at 1.1 miles we pass a small campground on the left, and we kind of take a right turn up a different canyon than we were in. Here's a nice little waterfall. Here's a closer view of the waterfall. It's a pretty long one actually. And then back down the valley we've been coming up. Beautiful country. Here we are entering the John Muir Wilderness. Julie's happy about it.
Yeah.
There's a big boulder. Came tumbling down from the hill. We're still following along the creek. There are some nice spots here to catch some shade and cool off. Get a drink. We've come upon a cabin. I believe this is the one that was built by or for Lon Chaney, the actor. So that's kind of interesting. It's got some stone construction and wood beams, metal roofing, a big stone chimney. Here's the back door, the gable end. Neat shutters on the whole thing too.
Hi guys, my name's Glenn.
And my Lynn. We're from Southern California.
Southern California. We're here with our dogs today.
The dogs are running all over. We can't get them on film. But you guys are just out for the day, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Go to camp overnight later.
Are you?
And head back home. So.
Okay, great. Well, enjoy your hike, and we'll come and see you on YouTube. Or you come and see me. Here's the dogs.
Yeah, there you are.
There's 3 of them. There they are. Well, we're moving on from the Lon Chaney cabin that was built in the 30s. He was only able to enjoy it for a few months before he died, according to the information we have. So we're getting closer to the Temple Crags, right up there. Trail's still pretty nice, following the creek. A little bit of a marshy area here. Here's overlooking that little marshy area. And then one of these mountains, I believe, is called Alice. There's a nice shot of the Temple Crag. Here's the trail to Black Lake to the right, and lakes 1 through 7 is to the left. So this is a split right here. Black Lake up that way, lakes 1 through 7 that way. So we're almost up to the first lake. Well, here's overlooking Lake 1. Julie's here still. Looks like the lake's nice and full. Well, here we are at Lake 2. Looks a little bit low. I see a lot of beach out there around the shoreline. A little windy. Here's the crag straight ahead of me. Woo! So to where we are here on Lake 2, it was exactly 5 miles one way and an elevation gain of 2,500 feet. So it's not steep, but it's pretty steady and the views are pretty nice. We'll probably go ding around Lake 1 again a little bit since we kind of just passed it. So let's go back and take a little closer look at Lake 1. So here's Lake 1 again. It really is just a short ways from 2. In fact, if you stood out on the point of rock between them, you could probably see both at the same time. The water is a neat color of green or blue. And it looks to be much more full than Lake 2 is. So here's Julie overlooking Lake 1. It's pretty nice over there. Hey you guys, here's my neighbors from the parking lot.
Hi, how's it going?
What's your names?
I'm Jasmine. I'm originally from a little more northern California.
Okay.
But we both go to school at UCSB.
Okay, cool. And what's your name?
I'm Erica and I'm originally from Lassen County.
Okay, Erica. And then you guys have a great trip. How long?
Thank you, you too.
How long are you out for again?
Just tonight.
Just tonight?
We have school on Monday.
Okay, so just tonight. Well, stay safe up there and have fun.
Thank you.
The noise you hear is the creek rushing below me. Guy?
Oh, you guys already coming back down?
Yeah.
We just went to 2 and
How was 2?
good, cool, like temperature, like
Yeah, I gotta put some clothes on, but I was sweating. Oh, Shannon from Sacramento.
Okay, cool. And who's your little dog?
This is Dante.
Dante, here comes Dante.
Hey.
Yeah. Even the smaller of these mountains can make you feel pretty small yourself. These are just the little guys. But when you stand down here and look up at them, boy, you can sure get the sense of how big they really are. Well, we're back to the Lon Chaney cabin. This is pretty nice work here. I guess it was designed by a famous architect too, although I don't know who it is.
Paul Revere Williams.
Paul Revere Williams. Look at this great porch or deck. The cool steps. And the creek is right there. A beautiful little spot. You could even go take a little swim if you wanted to. And these natural log rafters up here on this overhang. Pretty neat. We're almost back to the waterfall. A lot of water coming off those glaciers still. Coming down the switchbacks. Trying to keep up with Julie. The mighty Sierra. There's a glacier up there. I don't know the name of that particular one, but there are some other glaciers in the area, and the way the stream is still flowing, you know, there's a lot of glacial melt still happening, so. But I suppose it's about ready to start building again for the year, the snowpack, so the glaciers will be built back up again. Okay, we're done with our hike for today, YouTubers. We're here back at the trailhead where we started at the Pine Creek Trailhead. We have Jenna, who we just met on the way down.
Hello.
And Jenna has been backpacking. Where'd you go?
So I went Lake 1, 2, 3, and 5 and the Black Lake. So I hiked about 18 miles.
Wow, and you just were out for one night, right?
Yeah.
So 2 days of hiking in one night, that's pretty good, 18 miles.
Thank you.
And a lot of elevation gain too. And Julie and I went just to Lake 2 for a day hike. We started at 9:30 and it's 3 o'clock now. So you do the math. And we went about 10 miles with 2,500 feet of elevation gain. So from Jenna and Julie and myself, thanks for watching the video, you guys, and we will see you next time.